Oh, now what's wrong? Alright, smart ass. What's wrong with my website?
Well, nothing. Really? There's nothing wrong with it. No, honestly. There is absolutely nothing wrong with it at all. However. Oh dear. Well.
Okay,
But this just better be good.
this really isn't going to be easy. In fact, I can hear lots of feathers already being ruffled. And that's before we start. But I've already thought of an easy way out here. It's called an off button. Top right hand corner, big X marks the spot. Simples, not rocket science at all. Okay, websites. Good websites, that is, are not simple or easy things to create, or build, or assemble, or concoct, or whatever other word you choose to describe the skill and effort required to fabricate such contrivances. If one is building from the ground up, so to speak, then considerable time, effort, and skill is indeed necessary to make the magic work as intended. However, that's only half the battle. That's the first phase that carries the contents of your choice out into the world at large. The second phase, usually running alongside and in conjunction with the first phase, is really just as, if not more important, than the first phase. And the reason for this is that the second phase contains, or is an assemblage of, what you want the world to see, wonder, and marvel at. It is actually called content. And content is king. Content is what you're showing, or selling, or distributing, or disseminating, or trumpeting to the world at large. There are 2 points here to bear in mind. And these 2 points carry more or less equal weight. 1. If your website is carelessly constructed and misbehaves, you will, very rapidly, lose any credibility and, or, goodwill that you were expecting to receive from your viewers. 2. If your website's content is of poor quality, that is, shoddily prepared layouts with small, blurred, limp and lifeless images, not only will your site lose credibility, but both you and your site's creator will have produced an entity with low or absolutely no tenability for the propagation, and indeed, any hoped for returns from your efforts and hard work. And, indeed, it is hard work. And neither is it cheap in terms of time, trouble and mental, as well as physical, effort. Not only is all that wasted, but the site then becomes a rather negative albatross around your neck, rather than the wonderful asset you had originally envisioned. What do I suggest? Oh no, no, no. I'm not being pinned down by that old bag of worms. Websites are little different from our choices in clothes, or cars, or lovers. Everything starts with our thoughts and grows out from there. What's going on between your ears will, more or less, dictate and control possibilities, probabilities, and potential outcomes. All right then, we'll just give the job to the experts. Do I hear you say? Well, good luck with that, you should hear me say. Whether you've already done so, or not. Look at what other people, probably those same experts, are doing on websites all over the world. Find one you like, and then get your expert to produce something similar for you. And this is where the phrase, same old, rears its ugly head. Are you, or your experts, creating a fully functioning, gloriously irresistible edifice from scratch? Or is this masterpiece going to be riding on a bed of pre-existing, same old, proliferate website paraphernalia? Yes, that's right. The tried and trusted website template. A good concept to hold in mind here is one of showing, not telling. Telling requires nothing more than a whole bunch of words. Either the written word, like Tolstoy's War and Peace, or the audible word, like you're listening to now. Images, on the other hand, are an art and a science in their own right. Still images, both photographs or artwork, and videos, are playing an ever-increasing role in the science and skill of over-the-wire, down-the-pipe manipulation of one kind or another? Or are you going to all the trouble and effort in creating your website for absolutely no purpose whatsoever? Yes, that's right. The purpose of your website. What is it for? Just exactly what is it intended to do? Are you wanting nothing more than to make yourself and your work look good or sound good? Or is there an ulterior motive driving all this palaver? No, you don't need to write in with your impelling rationale. I already know the answer. Been there, done that, got the t-shirt, read the book, seen the film, dreamed the dream, talked the talk, walked the walk. And looked back in amazement at all the lost opportunities that slipped through my fingers. If you're really serious about producing a tenable website, then pay very close attention to the quality of your work and how it is displayed. Tiny, crappy, out of focus, devoid of color, poorly sized and placed images, thrown together on whatever cheap, easily attainable support platform you can beg, steal, or borrow, in the vast majority of cases, really won't cut the mustard. However, what do I know, eh? And, no, there's absolutely nothing wrong with basing a website on a template. Honestly, there isn't. Practically everyone's doing it. Can't see your special tree in such a densely packed wood. Which tree? There are so many of them. That's right. Got it in one. Same old, same old. You'd be in good company. But bear this in mind. There really isn't a second chance now, is there? To make that all-important first impression. Good luck. You really are going to need it.
Well now. I really wish I'd not asked for that. As interesting as that may be, it's not going to stop me. No, it's not going to stop me at all. But, perhaps I could, maybe. Oh, well, yes. Okay, just give me a minute. I'll think of something. I really will, of course I will. Won't I?